quilters, come make this quilt with me. This is the Terrific Tenons or Teenons quilt pattern by Tourmaline Thyme. It was designed for another fabric collection, but I had just gotten Glaze 1, Libs Elliott's first glaze collection, in my shop, and I knew it would look perfect with the gradient of these colors. So I am going to take you on the journey of learning the 2 blocks that it takes in this quilt pattern to make this. So do you want to learn this? Let's go. This Terrific Tenons quilt pattern by Laureen Smith was actually written for a different fabric collection. Now I've got some 5-inch squares and then this square that's going to be in the center. But essentially this pattern is a repeat of 2 blocks. One, it's the broken dishes block, and then it's the diamond in a square block. And the broken dishes quilt block, it's essentially 4 different half square triangles that you put together to make that block. And then the diamond in a square is essentially if all of that was like a square, and then you add the triangles at the bottom. So since I am starting in the upper left quadrant and doing those top 2, these are the colors that I needed to create those 2 blocks. For the very first corner block here, it will take 4 half square triangles, and 3 of the half square triangles are the same and 1 has an additional color, and it's going to be the same flow throughout the entirety of the quilt. And so these are the colors. These 2 are easy peasy. Half square triangles, 2 squares of the same size, make them kiss, right sides together, line up all of the raw edges. Now draw a line across the diagonal using a friction erasable pen. Ta-da! And now for this one, I will sew 1/4 inch seam allowance on this side of the line and then 1/4 inch seam allowance on the other side of the line. Next, this line that I drew in the diagonal will become the cut line for the 2 half square triangles. Ta-da! Now I will press the seams on these other 2 corners of this block are a half and half situation. Since there will be 1 triangle from here and 1 from here, and then 1 from here and 1 from here, I'm going to cut them all into those triangles instead of drawing that line first. These are over here. I will remove that one here. So this will be these 2. And remove the darker one over there. And this will be these 2. Now I will take both of these over to my sewing machine and stitch 1/4 inch seam allowance here, and then press similarly to the other 2. Now these will be trimmed down to 4.5 inches. These started out as 5-inch squares, which is a good rule of thumb for whatever you want that final to be until it gets itty bitty with the half square triangles. You go up like a 1/2 inch to create the half square triangles of the size that you're looking for. In this instance, you start with 5-inch when what you want is a 4.5 inch half square triangle. Now I will arrange that upper left block. And then I guess this one off is what makes it a broken dishes. Ta-da! Oh, this is gorgeous in this fabric. So now I'm going to sew this one to this one, this one to this one, and then show you how to spin the seams. Now to spin the seams, I have pressed these seams to one side. One is going down, one is going up. So now, when I line them up, this center seam will get really crisp. I like to call it ting, ting crisp. If you just shimmy, shimmy it, you can feel whenever the 2 edges are gonna click. And that is where I will baste. And now stitch along this 1/4 inch seam allowance. Now that I have sewn this, see right here, it goes like this, and then this one's going this way, this one's going this way, so we're gonna spiral it like that. I'm finger pressing it right now. Ta-da! I'm gonna trim it. And now this is the first broken dishes. But see, right here in the center, this is the first reason why I spun the seams. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. But then also, it's one way to control the bulk. It's almost like a mini block right there. It just evenly disperses the thickness of the seam allowance. And then the next one, which is the diamond into square, is it's very similar to this one. The only difference is, instead of it being 4 different triangles to create this square here. It's going to be one solid square and 4 different things. And for the diamond and the square, I will need 4 triangles in addition to the square. I have one of these already. And then I will need 2 of these and 1 of these. And to get that triangle, I'm just going to slice this square in half. And it will go like so. And to get started, I'm going to sew these 2 together, press them, and then sew these 2. So first I'm going to center these triangles on the square right here. If you needed help to find the center, you could totally fold these in half and do the same with the square to get that crease, but I'm good with guesstimating. I'm trimming off these tails right here, the excess. And then just to keep it accessible, I opened the seams, pressed them open. But there is an argument to be had for either pushing them all to the inside, all to the outside, depending on your flavor. So if you want to explore all that, go for it. Now I've done these, gonna attach these the same way, centering these, ta-da, 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 and sewing them. And now I have shown you how to do the broken dishes block and then the diamond and the square block. Both of these are on repeat like this. So this is a 1, 2 block, and then you can do this over and over and over again in different colors until you get the finished Terrific Tenons or Teenons quilt using glaze. Tourmaline Thyme's Terrific Tenons quilt pattern paired with Libs Elliott's Glaze 1 collection is absolutely magnificent. And I have this kit in my shop, including all of the fabric that you need and the binding and the printed patterns, so make sure to check out the link in the description. And then Libs Elliott's Glaze fabric, phenomenal. And her Glaze 3 is coming out next month. It's on pre-order now, depending on when you watch this. And that is all like blues and beiges and grays. Oh my gosh, imagine this in that. But until then, grab this kit while supplies last. So if you'd like this tutorial, liked all of this good juju, then make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to get notified anytime a new video comes out, subscribe to my newsletter below, and have fun out there in the interweb and beyond. Until next time, happy sewing.